Hey, Pamela. Hold on. Let's make sure my audio is on. All right. Hey, guys. Let me get a live chat. Okay. Cool. Hey, guys. So guess what? Tonight, it is just me and YouTube. Hey, Train. So I wasn't going to, for one, a lot of my devices are dying because I kind of been out all day. And then I get here and realize I didn't have a charger. So I'm only going to focus all my energy over here on YouTube, which is why I sent all the messages out for everybody to kind of come over here. Come over here, join me on YouTube, because this is the only device that has enough juice. So guys, we're going to kind of jump right in. Is this the second week? I think this is probably the second week of me doing back on Posh Late Night Biz. And guys, let me tell y'all something. I kind of miss it. It's crazy because it was like I was training yesterday, then I got trained tomorrow. So I think I kind of miss being back in the groove of going live and all of that good stuff. Hey, Kristen's Creations. So guys, hey Tanya, Raymonia. All this month, if you've been getting my emails, you've been getting my texts in my community app. You see, the only thing I've been talking about is social media, because that is what we're actually working on inside my program. And I know a lot of you guys always complaining about social media. So I kind of wanted to just give some, I'm always trying to give value in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. So I said tonight, let's just roll with 6 tips and how you can improve your social media game, which ultimately is going to help grow your business at the end of the day. Multitasking, learning, Nicole. I get it, baby. I get it. That's the one of many hats we wear. Hey, Robin. Hey, Betty. Hey, Yolanda. So, guys, I know a lot of you guys, I'm seeing your names. We chatted quite about this yesterday. I'm not going to pick on y'all, though, because I kind of hit y'all up this morning, like, get to it. Get to it. You need drape coaching. Nicole, ain't no drape coaching. It ain't that deep, Nicole. All you need is one day with me. That's all you need is one day. And hopefully, if you locate it somewhere within the next 8 cities that we're going to next month, get in the class. That's all you need. One day. You'll be fine. It's funny because we have been working on what I've been working on, just really creating some stronger email campaigns. Like now that, like, that's my focus. I'm in like this nurturing thing. So many new people is coming to my business, but then so many old people. So we working on like nurturing campaigns, and we had to go and like really look at like old testimonials. And it's crazy because I've been doing it. For me, it seemed like a long time. For somebody else, it may seem like she ain't been doing that long. For me, doing this thing for 4 years, I've seen a lot of testimonials come through my screen. I've seen a lot of DMs. I've seen a lot of private messages, and it kind of just like, wow, it gave me a new love for something I kind of was tired of doing. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I kind of was. It was like, it gets old. Draping is not that deep, especially for someone like me. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, I'm a Gemini, half crazy. My attention span, I don't even really have one, really. So it's like I get bored really, really fast. So that's why I'm always trying to think of new ways and new things to implement into the skill set. So today it was crazy because I was just thinking of some other things, because y'all know this is my last tour. This is it. I'm definitely done with the tour life. I'm done. We done. But just was thinking of some other ways that I could still like provide value, that I could still, because I got so many messages like, oh my God, I can't believe you're not coming back this way. You're not coming back that way. I'm like, guys, y'all had me. y'all was like, no, I'll catch her next time. Like, never sit there and take advantage of something you know you're supposed to do, because it could be snatched from you in the blink of an eye. And if y'all know me, y'all know I changed my mind really fast about stuff. I'll shift in another direction really quick, because I'm right now, I'm on the chase. It's like things are really exciting and moving really fast. So it's like, I'm not going to let no opportunities pass. I'm not. So I'm saying that to say that to you. But opportunity come your way, take it. Because guess what? If you don't take it, it's going to go right to somebody else. And guess what? Somebody else going to take it. And I said that to say this. So I had a couple people just this morning. Oh no, maybe it was yesterday. I took a nap. So sometimes when I take naps, I lose track of time. I took a nap earlier. Unbeknownst to me, I kind of just woke up and I was like, wow, I took a nap. And so, but prior to that, I had like 3 people reach out to me and was asking, about the class because they know, y'all, the tour is less than a month away. Like realistically, it is a month away, pretty much. So they was like, pretty much it was the same message. Hey, you doing any sales? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, realistically, no, because for one, I've already decreased the price and I kind of simplified things, right? I'm like, this is our last class, our last tour, blah blah blah. Let me just make it super simple. But then the one thing I thought about was the fact that one of them was someone that took a class with me before. So I know if nothing else, the new people, you guys had so many times to learn from Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy that they call the Draping Quake. But my old guys that have been with me and that interned with me and that always kind of helped out, I sent out, and that just was sporadic because I got those messages. I sent out a message this morning. But anybody that took a class with me, anybody that took a draping class with me, I gave them an incredible offer. Guess what? At first I was like, now I put this out there. That's why I don't really do it, because you put it out there and then people don't bite. And then it's crazy because then when I come home, I'm walking through the door and then the phone going ding, 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 ding. And I don't even know what class these guys took, but they kind of started signing up. But I said this to say, stop sitting around waiting for whatever it is you think how it's supposed to show up. If you know you want something and the only thing that's getting you from the thing you want is because you don't know how to do it, stop shortchanging yourself. Stop cheating yourself. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, you deserve more than that at the end of the day. And nobody is going to take a log and hit you over the head and just bless you with a miracle. They do happen, but you're not supposed to sit around and wait for them, right? If it's something you want, it's your job to go after it at the end of the day. And that's going to segue into this social media thing, right? Y'all want these businesses to grow, but you playing around. Like y'all playing around too busy looking at everybody else's social media. Like, why are you doing it? Why? Why? I know you can't get sucked in, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys what I did, because I found myself doing it too. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. I found myself doing it too. I was like, I just see like an hour go past, and what I'm doing, I'm still sitting here, and I'll be like, girl, if you don't get yourself together. So I would have to put like some kind of mental strain, some kind of mental thing, attach it to what I'm doing, because I will get sidetracked so fast, guys. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm a Gemini. I'm over 40. I ain't got a lot of time. I don't waste a lot of time. So I get sidetracked real quick. But I said that to say, when I'm on social media now, it's straight strategy, right? It's straight strategy. I'm looking for what's trending. I'm looking for what people doing. I'm getting ideas. I'm looking at conversations and looking at how I can take someone else's conversation and spin it to help my own social media grow. So I know social media, we talk about this like off and on. And in our program, this is like something this is what we're currently working on. So you guys, I think I asked this in my group like last month. And y'all say the same thing, not wanting to post every day, all these things. But what I saw, me, because y'all know I'm a solutions driven person, what I saw is everything that people were saying they don't like. For one, it's a solution to it. You don't want to post every day? Okay, automate it. You don't know what to say on your social media pages? Okay, it's so many apps for that to tell you exactly what to say and to tell you exactly what your ideal client is scared of or what they're frustrated with. Like, but these are the things that you need to know to really strengthen your social media strategy. Because at the end of the day, guys, billions of people, billions. So there's no way y'all cannot tell me that there is not, your ideal client ain't out there, because it's billions of people that is on social media every freaking day. All day. So the people that you keep running into, the bargain basement baddies, they're there. I'm not going to deny the fact that they aren't there, because they are. But why are they attracted to you? Because guess what? Betty with the bag there too. Why she ain't attracted to you? That's something, let that sink in. That's something that's going to require some homework, baby. Let that sink in a little bit. Because at the end of the day, all I hear is that no one's going to pay this. They're not going to pay. I'm not having clients. Well, something's wrong in your strategy. It could be your messaging. It could be your offer. It could be your inconsistency. It could be your lack of confidence. It could be so many things. But the key thing is there is something, because Betty with the bag is out there. And Betty with the bag got that money and she gonna spend it for what she want. You just gotta have what she want, or he want, or they want. I'm trying to tell you. Keisha. You post every chance you get. And the thing about that, like, I totally get it. But man, these social media platforms are so, they will drive you crazy. If you try to keep up with the algorithm, for one, is always changing. And at the end of the day, it's about being consistent. And it's about being consistent to what you want to do. We had the conversation last night, and she on here. She know who I'm talking about. I was like, don't set yourself up, because a lot of my people, I kind of know their behaviors. I already know what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. So when we get in talking about consistency, I'm like, don't sit here and say, you're going to post every day, every chance you could get, because you're not. Let's set some realistic goals. If it's once a week, don't let nobody out there tell you on them posts like you got to post 6 and 7 times a day. I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, if you got the energy to do that, fine, do it. But be consistent, because as soon as you break the mold, you done messed up all the work that you did. So if you know that your life is whatever it is, and you can only dedicate yourself to 1 to 2 posts a week, cool. Let them be the same day at the same time, so people know when to expect you. At the end of the day, you don't be out here trying to fight with Ron and them. They ain't got much to do, and they just post it up every time, everywhere they go. I'm trying to tell you, I tried it. It almost took me out a week ago. I'm like, I can't do it. That is a whole lifestyle. I'm trying to tell you. I know eventually I'm going to have to graduate to get there, but right now, baby, I'm living life. Like, and if y'all saw my other TikTok, 98% of the time, I look bummy. So I can't do all that random TikTok doing the dances and the slides and I can't do it. Right. So, but I get what you're saying, Keisha, as far as you do you, not the algorithm. But baby, if you don't play by the rules, the algorithm is like the algorithm is the master. If you ain't playing by the rules, then the algorithm ain't going to say, they're going to say, look, she's just the hard-headed one. Let's put her in the corner. And then that's when that's when everything just goes down. But when you go along and get along and you just follow the rules and learn the strategy, that posting once a week, guess what? Every time you post, it'll be an amazing response. Every time you post, I don't care if it's once a week. I don't care if it's twice a week. Stop listening to these people tell you got to post 50 times a day, because realistically, you don't. It's about consistency, and it's about the value, how valid your content is. Do people even want to see it at the end of the day? Is people going to engage with it? Is they going to like it? Is they going to share it? Is they going to comment on it? Is they going to give it a heart? Speaking of, if you like this video a little bit right now, I don't know what YouTube got. Throw some hearts up in there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Or just like the video. Just like the video. That's all you got to do. It's free. It's free for you and very valuable for me. So please, thank you. I appreciate it. I thank you. I see them thumbs going up. I appreciate y'all. So at the end of the day, they are stressful. Keisha, they are, because especially if you're on like a lot of platforms, y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm everywhere. Everywhere. But it took, and sometimes I get put in the corner because I go against the rules, but I could wait that thing out. I'm cool, because at the end of the day, my marketing strategy is on point, and that's through my email. I don't necessarily do heavy marketing on social media, but my social media is where I get my new people. It's like, I think over the past month, it was like 300 people we added to the group. Otherwise, if it wasn't for social media, I would never know them people. They would never know me. They would never be a part of the tribe, right? So social media is a really real thing. I'm trying to tell you. Toya! Hey, Carla, this your first time ever making my live video? Don't let it be your last now, okay? So, guys, I want you to tell me in the comments, what is your biggest issue? Hey, Helen Queen, what is your biggest issue with social media? And don't sit here and try and coerce you, whatever it is. Just say it. I don't care what it is. Just say it. Trust and believe. I'm quite sure you aren't the only one. So I just kind of want to see on this platform, like, what is everybody struggling with when it comes to social media? I'm gonna tell y'all. For me, I don't struggle with content. I don't struggle with graphics. I don't struggle with nothing but consistency. That's it. If you guys were a part of my program since January, whatever it was, I came in this year saying that's my only goal. I don't need 20 and 50 goals. My only goal was to be consistent, because if I am consistent, everything else I want is just going to populate. It's me, right? When I break the mold, or I get complacent, or I divert and go in another direction, things get a little hazy, right? So it's like, okay, let's just stay consistent. No matter what it is I'm doing, I have to stay consistent to what the plan says. So when I do that, works perfectly. Everything else just kind of fall in place, right? But that's my thing. Trina say that's why your automation worked for me. Trina, what you what you talking about? Are you talking about what we talked about yesterday or something else? Deborah. Guess what, baby? Are you? I don't know if this Deborah Hayes. I'm not sure if you're in it. Robin says content. Robin, you ain't got to worry, baby. Our next training between tomorrow and Tuesday, you're gonna be good. I guarantee you're going to be good. I'm trying to tell you, even the best, or some of the best content creators use the same tools that I'm going to put y'all on. Guys, sometimes we just have a brain fart. Even with me doing the same thing, I've been doing this for 4 years. Sometimes you just get tired of talking about the same stuff and you can't come up with refreshing stuff, right? You just can't. When I get when I used to hit my brick wall, I would always just lean on my tribe. I'm like, look, what y'all want? What y'all want to see? What y'all want to hear? What you're struggling with? Y'all would tell me, and I would take it to the drawing board, and we would create content. Like, oh, I could do that. Oh, I know how to do that. Oh, boom, I got this solution, right? Because I'm a solutions-driven individual. But sometimes there's the moments you're like, God damn, I talked about that so much. But then one thing you got to realize, even though if you already have an audience, your goal is to always attract a new audience, even though they're going to be cold. They may not buy from you right away, but at the end of the day, you always want to grow your following, right? So even though it's old to you, it ain't old to them. Even though you told your old audience or your old prospects or potential clients, and you could have broken down all the way to the nookie cookie, it's new to them. So you're going to have to get in the habit of just doing repetitive information, right? You will. Do you guys know how much I get tired of talking about fabric blends? But a lot of new people are just learning about me, right? And I want to keep the content fresh for everybody. So it means I got to create a mix. I got to have some advanced stuff for my guys that have been with me for however long, right? And then I still got to keep that basic stuff, that basic knowledge for the people that's just coming in. But not only do I have to have that balance, it is strengthening my authority, right? It's strengthening my authority. Like, I am the thought leader. It's like they're looking for solutions. They're Googling or whatever, can't find them. And then boom, here come the Posh Academy with an answer. Bam. What's this question? Bam. They go to Posh Academy with an answer. Bam. I am establishing my credibility. So that is like, y'all know I can't read your comments. That's why sometimes I'll be turning this off, because y'all be so funny. Yes, the nookie cookie, baby. We talk about the nookie cookie. Trina say facts. Keisha say speak, girl. Teresa say not sure how to work each platform and procrastination. Content with graphics, also making time to post. Teresa said like you need to be in planning the profit, baby, because that's everything. Like that's everything. So one thing is, a lot of the tips that I'm going to share with you guys tonight kind of just gives you some leeway and where to go next, because these are really the same issues that most of us suffer from, right? I know for me, especially when I first got started, because for me it was hard because wasn't nobody doing what I'm doing to the degree I wanted to do it to. So I didn't have nothing to kind of mimic or get inspiration from. And like the people that had the corner lock, they wasn't really educating. It was more of a store, right? Like just, hey, buy this. Don't ask no questions. Buy this. But it's like, I wanted to be more educational and like tell people why you need to buy this and tell people why you need to do this. So I'm like, it was just hard because it's like I had to create everything. But then as I'm always going to be a forever student. So I'm always looking for ways to get my time back. Like, I don't want to sit here and all day I'm trying to figure it out. I don't want to do that. I'm like, if it's an app, is it a tool? Where's that? Let me get that. So I've really played, guys, with so many different tools, so many different apps. And the ones that I use today is like liquid gold. Liquid gold, I'm trying to tell you. So it's so many things. Hey, Kim Perkins. It's so many things that comes with social media. But at the end of the day, one thing I don't want you guys to do is get overwhelmed. You're like, oh my God, that's too much. So I know yesterday on the training, we covered quite a bit. And that was only in the content creation plan. That's it. That was it. But if you go into it, let me tell you guys what I do. I never thought of myself as a content creator until this year. I was like, all right, forget it. I was about to say something else. I'm like, all right, forget it. This is what it is. I have to, because that's the way of the world today. And if I want to be as successful as my goals are set, I got to play ball. So I'm like, okay, so if we're going to go into this creative mode, I had to approach it as a business. Nobody is going to sit here and it was one post I heard earlier. It was a post, and it was by BB. Baby, BB be saying some stuff, y'all. BB is on one of my friends on Facebook, and it just be like, I was like, oh my God, she just hit home with that one. And it was to the fact of, if you realize and treat every aspect of your business as a business, it's going to treat you back the same way. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, last year, or just any time in general, when I knew I should be, I'm like, this is a good time to create content. But I'm like, no, but I'm with this person. And then people be looking at you crazy, like, you really going to record that? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to record that. Because it's like, now I'm learning, and through my audience, that people like the most simple stuff. People like to see what you're eating. People like to see the course of your day, how you make it happen, right? That's the stuff they want to see. So it's like, I really had to get mentally prepared. I'm such a private person. I'm like, that's a lot. But I had to get mentally prepared before I went into this thing. And if y'all know me, I had to have those conversations. I had to have those conversations with my family. Look, this is what we're doing. This is what I need. I've tried to tell you, this is what I need. I need a picture here. I need a picture. It only got to be 5 seconds. We're going to be out for hours. I know I can get 5 seconds, right? So it's like, you have to really understand that your content, when they say content is king, they ain't never lied. I wasn't listening to them last year. I really wasn't. I was really focused on just going live and wasn't really a big poster last year. But now with the things I'm doing now, it's kind of like a requirement. It's a requirement for what I do now. So I'm trying to tell you, hey, Andrea Queen, your box went out today. So it's like, it's just like one of those things. So you want to treat it as a business. Your social media, that if that's the thing that can take you from here to here, the quickest route, y'all better get serious with that thing. Stop playing around. I'm trying to tell you, I'm getting out the bed, putting my feet in some slippers. Guess what? I'm recording. I'm recording simply because that's just how I grow my audience. That's how they engage with my brand. That's how they get to learn me on a more personal level. And I had to get cool with it. At first I wasn't. I'm like, why y'all want to see that? I don't know. But y'all know people just nosy. Let's just keep it a buck. People are nosy. So it was a mental thing for me, because I was like, look, I ain't for all this. And then it be times when before he's such a cheerleader. He's like, babe, that's good. This is a good time to have good content. I'm like, I ain't got time to be on no camera. I don't want to say nothing. Because for me, it's an energy thing. And I'm like, I feel like when you're on camera, for me, I have to be I got to feel like it, right? Otherwise, my face going to be like, because that's just how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is my personal time. Like this is it. So it's like, okay, I had to get comfortable with the whole thing. Just simply telling you guys, y'all make too many excuses why y'all can't create content. Now, content is so freaking lazy. Like, you ain't even got to be in the picture. Nobody ain't got to look at you. They could be looking at what you're doing. You could sit up here and it's just so crazy what I be seeing people do that just take off. I'm like, that is just freaking phenomenal, right? It's freaking phenomenal. People, and not only that, when you show people the back end of like your business and how you get it going and how you do it, you're just even going to the venue. We talked about this yesterday. People want to see that. Not only that, it helps them kind of understand what you do and respect what you do a little more, right? Like, well, dang, she had to do all that. Like, if y'all see the stuff I got to do just for a freaking mock-up, I got frustrated today because I tried 2 of them and I was like, I wasn't feeling it. And then I was like, I'm not folding all that fabric out. We're talking about 60 panels just for practicing. But hey, that is what's required. Trying to tell you, that's what's required, right? So it's like, of course, I created content around that. And that will turn into great engagement, great content that people are going to engage with, right? So you guys got to stop making these little excuses. It ain't going to work. And if y'all seen me lately, baby, the first thing I do when I get up, I'm posting on 8 different pages. 8 different pages. I'm posting on 4 Instagrams and 4 Facebooks, 4 different businesses almost every day, right? So it's like, most of you guys that have one, you better stop playing. I'm trying to tell you. You better stop playing. All right. Hey, Tammy. Tanya, you did? So you got my message this morning, right? Wait a minute. What you do, Tanya? I don't know what you talk about. You did the same thing. I would be stuttering. It would take me too many retakes. Kimberly, guess what? I'm trying to tell you. So that used to be, y'all know, those that know, that used to be one of my fears. The fact that I stutter, the fact that I smack my lips, the fact that I talk hood, and she gonna say whatever she want to say, however she want to say it, because that's just how she grew up. I pronounce words in the Baltimore fashion, right? So I wouldn't show up. Now, baby, girl. Not only that, even when we started putting our bloopers, like, because I would mess up when I'm recording videos. I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Trying to tell you. But it's like, just showing the whatever that word is, being authentic, and help people that want to do what I do realize, for one, it ain't easy. People do mess up, but just be real about it. Like, I used to sit up here and try to be so polished and, hey guys, I ain't got time for all that. I don't. My now I know at the end of the day, you need to pick up what I'm putting down. That's it. So in the process, if I happen to stutter, so what? Just pause and wait till I get over the stutter. All right. When I get over it, let's pick back up the communication. So I'm trying to tell you, but realistically, it took for me, I'm not gonna lie, it just took for me a lot of personal growth. I had to love myself more. I had to accept myself more. And I had to realize that I am the shit. Yeah, it took a long time though. Oh, you just finished folding up panels? Baby, Tanya, Kayla helped me, bless her soul, with the first backdrop. But the second one, it's still in there. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I was like, sometimes I just got to walk away, because then I'll get this creative juices flowing. And then when I go back in, I'm like, oh, now. And it's crazy because just before I did this, got on here, I went over there to get my stereo, and my blue was still out. And then some kind of way, the pink was right there. And I immediately got like an epiphany. Like, oh my God, I could pair them together. That's just how it be happening, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all know. But I want to get into these tips with y'all. I want to hold you guys up. I want to get into these tips with you guys. This is the second time hearing this today. You just need to be yourself and be real. Baby! That, I'm trying to tell you, that is the best content. Now, I'm actually ready to start getting rid of it, because now I had so much professional equipment, like $1,000 cameras and lights and all the things. You name it, I got it. Microphone, I got it. And now I find that it is so much. Kayla, what you got me listening to, girl? What is that? Now I find that it's so much easier, guys. When I take these 3 babies, that's where I record all my content. I no longer use a professional camera. I will use a light though, just to kind of brighten it up, but it's not that deep. It just is what it is. Don't overthink this thing, because guess what? When you overthink it, you think you need this and you got to do that, and you ain't gonna do nothing because it's gonna be too much work. I'm trying to tell you, I would used to try and set this schedule where I'm gonna do like these training sessions for like, like draping tips or whatever. And we would have to, one thing I get nervous about is when my house is in an uproar. Like if it's just a bunch of stuff around, I'll just be pissed off. I just do. I just do. So it's like every time we would have them recording sessions, my energy was low. So it was like, I just had to get into the thing. Like, you know what? We just going to use these phones because the quality is still good enough. And then when I'm bigger, like in a show enough studio, I deal with it then. But right now, these people need what I got. So let me just give them what I got right now. Deborah Hayes said, being real is what you, that's all I know how to be. That's all I know how to be comfortably. Like I could try and, because I am a Gemini. Like it's like eight of me, really. It is. But it's like I am a chameleon. I can fit in almost any situation, but the most comfortable, easiest situation when it's just me. Is when it's just me. I don't care how I look. I don't care what I'm saying. I don't care what's going on. Because I know how to do that to perfection, baby. She know how to be precious to perfection. I'm trying to tell you. Now, when I'm trying to do that polished poise thing, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. So it's like, or if I'm hanging with a younger crowd and I'm trying to be hip, like, girl, you is 42. Get it together. It's uncomfortable. Say it again, Kim. Kim say it's 10 to me. We are a trip. We are a whole trip. I'm trying to tell you, I knew you would get it. I need you. And it is, Kim, guess what? It is too expensive. When you're worried about getting all those things, sometimes I kick myself because the stuff I use today, little iPhone, and I just got this iPhone when I decided I'm going to say all that. And it's the old iPhone. I think it cost me like $600 compared to the $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 phones I got. I'm like, we're going back to the basics because I wanted to focus on producing content. And I know if I think too much, I got to set up the lights, I got to set up the cameras, I got to set up the background, I got to set up the studio. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm trying to, it's too much work. And like Kim said, it's too expensive. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so let me tell you guys, I learned to give it raw and uncut. That's the best way. I'm trying to tell you guys, when you're just in your own realness, for one, you're much more relatable, and you're much more relatable to people that you're supposed to be, that relate to you, right? When you're trying to fit in a box or you're trying to fit in a certain mode that ain't you, that thing gonna be so uncomfortable, which is why, guys, y'all know I'm a loner, and I've been a loner a long time. It's because I'm so comfortable with me. Like when other situations, I'm like, no, I don't do that. Like, I'm going home. I'm going home. So I don't know. I'm just so comfortable with me. And I make sure that people that are in my space, and if I'm in their space, we know what it is. We're real with each other. And I like your realness and you like mine. And guess what? We don't have to be the same, but I like your realness. And you got to like mine because that's all I'm bringing. That's all I know. That is all I know. So guys, we're going to run into these quick tips real fast. And I'm hoping that you guys get some kind of value out of this, because that's the whole reason why I'm kind of here, and to chit chat with y'all, because y'all know y'all my peeps. Fist bump. So the main thing is, like I was telling you guys, is about social media is really can drastically change your business. I think for me, I don't know where I would be, y'all, if it weren't for social media, because I went to a networking event today. Guys, I can't tell you guys, and this is something I just suck at, and I'm working on it to get better. I'm working on it. I got to go to another one tomorrow. I'm working on it. I'm just not a sociable person. Like, as soon as it was over, like the presentation was over, I was out of there. I'm just not a sociable person. And my main reason for going wasn't to network. It really was to get the information because of the kind of presentation it was. It was to get the information. And I felt as if I got the information and I just left, right? Although realistically, I don't know what other opportunity was arising in that room. I don't know. I didn't even give it a chance, but I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better. At least I went, and I got to go another one tomorrow. So we're going to see. Keep your fingers crossed. But main thing is that social media can definitely elevate you guys' brand, your businesses to another level. in a short amount of time. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of you guys complain about being on social media, creating content, connecting with people, what to write, what to post, being consistent. But then you also complain about going to work. Like, if I just had to sit on social media the same amount of time that I go to work and I was able to double, triple, 4x, 5x my income, you trying to tell me I ain't? I am not going in there to punch Jim Bob's clock when I could be somewhere working for myself, putting in the same work, if not even as much, and getting paid more. But we get lazy when it's us. I don't know why, but like, you deserve to put that same energy into you. When I decided to leave my job, and I said, if I could sit here and go to work for these people, and I didn't even hate my job, but if I could sit here and go to work for these people every day, why I can't put that same energy in me and see what develops, right? Just see what develops. I'm trying to tell you, I deserved it. So it took for me to get mentally in that space to really, all right, this is where I'm at now. I got a whole cyber home, right? I had to get comfortable, and it didn't happen overnight. If y'all look at my videos from 2019, it's funny because I was saying something earlier. 2019, 2020, it's funny because it sounded so, I don't know what the heck to say. I'm like, so guys, thank you for coming. It just was crazy. When I saw myself, I'm like, oh, you was in character, girl. You was in full character. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. Tammy said, I got to learn how to edit more videos together to complete content video. There ain't no excuse. Tammy, they got things like CapCut. Like, I'm trying to tell you, it's all the tools out there to do all the work for you. And that was one of my things too, like editing videos, because even with my new channel, guys, I got so many videos because we've been creating content for the past year. I got so many videos and they're just sitting there because I didn't have the time to edit them. But at least I recorded it. I have the meats, right? I have the meats. I could always turn it into a video to, get going with that channel. So the real thing is just freaking record, right? So the thing with the social media is you gotta realize the power that it has. A lot of you guys, when we talk, the things that you say you want to do, I look back at it today. I was on my research today, y'all. So I looked back at the old posts. I was looking at a lot of old posts and seeing what you guys were saying. And you guys were saying, in the next 12 months, you want to leave your job. A lot of you said you want to leave your job. Some of you said you want to go part-time. Some of you said you want your own venue to host your own events. You kind of want this one-stop shop thing. And I'm like, that is so doable. What is stopping you from achieving that? I'm almost certain that is you. I'm almost certain that it's you. Because realistically, if you have an idea of what it is you want, and it's like embedded, that's what you want, and then you start applying what's necessary for you to achieve that goal, it's going to happen. That's just the way that the universe works. It's going to happen. When it don't happen or when it get delayed, look at the track record. 9 times out of 10, you had something to do with that progress. I'm trying to tell you, I look at my track record. I had a lot to do with my progress. I had a lot to do why I grew so late in life. I had a lot to do with all the things. Only thing I can say to that detriment is I am so blessed to be where I am today. I am so blessed to have finally realized what it's going to take. And the main thing it took was me. It took me to make change. It took me. So same thing with you guys. It's going to take you. I can tell you, somebody else can tell you, another coach can tell you all the things. If you don't get your butt up. Y'all hear that? Hold on now. What did I say, Lord? Did I say something wrong? Did y'all hear that? Baby, she don't play with that thunder. I'm trying to tell you. She don't play with that thunder. That sucker came down. All right. So I don't know about y'all, but from where I'm from, when it operate like that, baby, we either go in the tub or we go in the basement. We cut all the lights off. We don't want to attract nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, Carla, that was thunder. So I was like, Lord, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? I don't know. But main thing is Shatanda said time to go. I'm trying to tell you. So the main thing I want to get through these though. I do want to get through these. So in case somebody need to watch the replay, is get your butt on social media. One of the things that you could do easily and this is for you guys that struggle with being consistent and having to do it manually. It's automated. It's too many things. It's too many tools. It's too many ways for you to automate your social media. Even though every morning I get, well, not every morning, but for the most part, the first thing I do is work on my money making task. Every day I get up, whether that's an email, following up with somebody, creating some kind of flash, whatever it is. The first thing I do is operating in my money making task. So I know now my big thing is social media. So normally I'll post something. It's normally a reel. But even if I don't post something, I already have so much content that's already automated. So if I don't get the post, guess what? I know something's going to get posted because I set my systems up that way. So that way because I know me, you got to know your weaknesses, babe. It's one thing about it. You got to find out where you're weak at in your business, where you're the weakest link, and you got to plug and play. Meaning you got to let somebody else do it. You got to let the system do it. You have to automate that thing. Otherwise, your business is going to it's going to bottleneck. It's going to bottleneck. So I know for me, social media, I'm learning to be, disciplined, but I still fall short because life happens and sometimes I just don't feel like it. So I had to go with the automation tools, right? You can automate your marketing very, very easily. You can automate your social media. You can automate your marketing. You can automate your sales process. Like automation is the ticket. That's one of the things where you get your time back. When I used to try and keep up with this social media thing, it was overwhelming. And it was different. Like even in my relationship, it was different. So it went from me never being in my phone. Because I'm not that phone girl. That's just not me. And nobody never called me. It's like my phones just be laying around. That's just how our household is. We not phone people. We not in the phone all the time. So when it changed, it's like, whoa, you in the phone all the time. And because I'm in there, I'm commenting and I'm looking at what everybody doing. And sometimes I get sucked into the thing and I'm like, well, God dang, I just lost 4 hours of my day. So I realized then, like, no, I can't. This ain't me. This ain't me. I'm used to being available, and that's just how our unit is. When we are everybody home, we're available for each other. So I had to go into the automation, and that's one thing for you guys that know you don't feel like posting every day, whatever. Automate. 2 things I still use today, and they work for me. They work phenomenal. Is Facebook Creator Studio. I like staying native to the platform because I could see it just works better because I'm on the actual platform. I didn't used to use like Later, Plannerly. I use all the things, right? I did. So I use that. But then I also use a system called Hello Woofy. And I like Hello Woofy because Hello Woofy, I got a lot of accounts, right? Hello Woofy handles all of my accounts. And it's just, I can't explain it, but it's just really keeps me organized. Like I know what's being posted. I can set calendars. It's just super cool. All the thing I'm going to tell you, check it out. If you know that manually posting is not your thing, if you know you can't keep up with it on a consistent basis, automate, right? Let me see if you guys have any questions. Nicole, I'm in Atlanta. Baby, it's been raining every day. It's been doing this every day. What? Newman on scene. Okay, I like that. Newman on scene. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. Newman on scene. I know you from BMO. We all had to do that. You talking about the tub, the basement, turn all the lights off, light a candle. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Okay, so call it the 2 I just named was Facebook Creator Studio. That's the one I use. And Hello Woofy, like a dog. It's like named after his dog or something. So it's Hello Woofy. Oh, wow. Well, I'm hoping we don't get no, but yeah, it's been raining like every day for the past, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. So number 2, guys, and this is really, really, really important. Some people think it's all about posting and like, I don't know what this show got me listening to. Think it's about like a set and forget it, guys. And it's not. You have to engage with your audience. Like you have to. I'm not saying as soon as somebody posts on your stuff or as soon as they say something, you got to reply right away. Because a lot of times I don't. I just can't. But I have my days. Normally it's a Tuesday or a Thursday. And then I have my assistant. Like that's one of her things. It's just we can't miss no comments. We must respond to everybody. Like if somebody's taking time, because these days, guys, people don't, they just look and keep going. So if somebody's taking time to engage and say, hey, nice tip or whatever, I'm gonna respond to that. Thank you for watching. And that's real general, but I want to acknowledge that they are leaving comments on any of my platforms, right? So you must engage with the people. And then not only that, when other viewers or whoever they are, spies, whoever they are, see that you're interacting, guess what? It prompts them to want to do the same thing. It's like, oh, so she really going to answer the question. So then let me get mine in. You know how people are. But if they see questions are asked or people saying stuff and you ain't saying anything back, it's like, oh, I ain't going to say nothing. So engaging with the people is super important. I don't care if they just say, that looks amazing. Always say thanks. Always, or if you have other things to point them to, my goal is always get you off of the thing and into my email list. Period. Because I can't control YouTube. I can't control none of that. However, if you're on my email list, we could date for a very long time until you're comfortable enough to come on into whatever I have that's for you. But when you're on these platforms, like I don't have that control. So my communication is always going to be led with a call to action. Getting them on my email list, giving them something. I give away a lot of things, right? So it's like I always look to open up conversation because I know they just showed on my doorstep. They don't know who I am. They don't know if they like me. They don't trust me. They don't do none of these things. But I know if I have this conversation and allowing them to see who I am and how I am a real person and not a bot, and how I appreciate my audience, then it's like it lowers the threshold. So I say, hey, you want to get started with this here? They're very likely to opt into whatever it is that I'm offering them, right? And that is important. Like engagement is key. We talked about this yesterday. Like I never lead with sales, although realistically, that's going to be ultimately the goal. But I'm not. I can kind of from a conversation know if you're going to buy now or you're going to buy next year. And for me, I don't care when you buy, but the goal is for you to buy. And we just going to date and we're going to play ring around the rosy the entire time until you finally feel comfortable enough, right? That's just how it is. That's how you handle a real relationship. You don't force something down somebody's throat like, here, take this. All right, you ain't getting it. All right, bye, I'm out. No, like some people, you don't know why people are uncomfortable purchasing right away, right? And in truth, people that don't know you don't purchase right away. They have to experience you, right? You got to nurture them. Y'all got to go on dates. You got to talk and say, what's your favorite color? I ask y'all that all the time. We're dating. I'm trying to tell you. What colors you like, sweetie? I'm trying to tell you. It's just strategy to this. I'm trying to tell you. Automation. So Keisha, tell me. So you said automation was easy for you to catch on to. What do you use for automation? Tammy, you motivate me too, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Andrea, that was you. Andrea was such a sweet soul. I'm trying to tell you, Andrea, I love you. You have such a calming spirit, and you just kind of remind me of that. And it's weird. It gets weird because so many of my students are much older than and she just gives me this motherly feel. Like that's how you was in class. All your experiences like that. That's how I feel. I'm like, oh, that's Mama Andrea. She don't know it, but that's Mama Andrea. Yes, your spirit was just so amazing. Like I have some amazing experiences in class, and Andrea, yours will be always one of the most memorable ones because you just so gentle, but you have such a strong presence. I can't explain it. So I was like, yeah, that's Mama Andrea. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carla. You learn this. I'm learning too, girl. I'm trying to tell you, I'm learning too. And at the end of the day, I don't know. I just think everything I do has to be in the form of teaching or giving back, or I don't know. I just think I kind of had my time. And so now I'm having my time now too. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm having fun. I am. But now it's most purposeful. It's like purpose driven. It's like having fun, but still creating impact, if that makes sense. I don't know. But that's my spiel. So the second thing was engage, right? Second thing was engage. Definitely, I don't care what these guys are saying on your post. I don't care how minute you think it is. You always want to acknowledge people that take time out their day, because guess what? At the end of the day, you got the FBI's on your page. You got people that just try and check up on you, and they not liking, they not engaging with your stuff at all. They just being nosy. So for people that really appreciate your content, acknowledge them, guys. Just acknowledge them. Only thing it's going to do really is strengthen, especially if they're a potential client or potential customer. It's going to strengthen that relationship, right? And they're going to, but you got to be strategic with it, and you got to have conversations where you're learning them. Don't just be like, oh, thank you. I would be like, oh, thanks for watching. Anything you would like to see? I'm always asking questions because I just want to provide stuff that people want to see. So, and it's also helping me learn where they are. So if they ask me something super basic, I'm like, okay, they just starting. If they ask me something like, sometimes people be like asking me, I'm like, do you not realize what it's going to take for me to make that video? Like, did you really just ask me that? So I'm like, okay, they super advanced, right? So it's just, you really got to know what to do with the information, which was really also going to help strengthen your relationship. Number three, guys, number three. Did I talk about this earlier? Well, maybe talked about this yesterday, I don't know. But you want to establish yourself as the authority. This is super important. So many of us get caught up in, oh my God, I just had this amazing event. I just want to show the pictures. I mean, that's cool because you're showing what you do. You're showing your skill set. You're showing you about that life. But at the end of the day, what do you know about that life? You want to mix your content up. So you can easily, a lot of people think because they're like event designers or event planners, whatever it is, that you can't provide value, like free value. Yes, you can. Like, it's so many confused freaking brides out there. It's so many confused, emotional, pregnant women out there that don't know right from left when they're in that thing. Your content can really provide value to them, helping them pick a dress, helping them pick a venue, helping them learn a timeline. So many people don't even know about an actual timeline. Like, these are just so many ways that you can create. Just, it could be a freebie, it could be a low offer, it could be anything, but that is you providing value other than saying, you ready to book? You ready to book? This is what I just did. We open for bookings. Don't nobody want to see that all the time. It's like, what do you know about what you do where you can help educate me for this stage of where I am? A lot of stuff I say, for example, is I always ask like, what's their experience level, right? And then anytime I ask a question, I don't just ask a question and leave them like on red. I always give them value and say they say they're struggling with fabric. They don't know how to pick fabric. Okay, I'm not going to run with, all right, you need to be in this class. No, it's like, all right, that's simple. I could give you some fabric tips. Matter of fact, I got a whole video on it. Go over there and check it out. They struggling with, they don't know what kit they need. Guess what? I got a video on it. Go over there and check it out. They don't know what to buy. Girl, get over here. I got this freebie for you. They got it all right here. I am establishing authority that I know this game inside and out. I don't know how to price it. What? You don't know how to price it? Come here. I got you. So that is what I mean. Like, establish authority. For you guys that's dealing with people, some people just don't know as far as what the proper steps is as far as booking you, or as far as even looking for a designer or whatever it is. Some people just don't know. For one, it's not their job to know. They are the searcher. You are the I ain't gonna try to say the word, but you are the one and that's leadership. You're the one that's in authority. So you become higher value when you are in it, just kind of giving them some kind of insight for whatever it is they're struggling with at the end of the day. Like, when people come to me, when they don't even got to come to me, sometimes I seek people out. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? What you got going on? Then they tell me. I come in like Superwoman. I don't leave like, are you ready to book this class? Nah, I just tell them what it is, tell them what they need, and then they come find me. Because they're like, oh my God, I need that. She just had all the answers. So that is what it is as far as establishing yourself as an authority. Wait a minute. I can see these yeah, Carla, say it again. The more you share, the more you be blessed. I try to tell you guys all the time. People get blessings, right? But if you keep those blessings to yourself, you don't need no more. You ain't gonna get no more because you ain't do nothing with the ones you got the last time. So I'm trying to tell you, when you receive blessings, it is your duty here on this earth to pass it on, right? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Pass it on. Because guess what? The more you release it, you now making room for more blessings. You're making room, but you holding it the same way like your money. Like, why are you sitting there holding on? You sitting there holding and clutching them pearls for the little couple dollars. You better let that thing go. So then now you can be blessed with more. Invest in yourself, invest in your business. Buy the thing that you've been sitting here mulling over, like, oh my God, like, girl, I'm trying to tell you. Time to say I'm new to this business and I'm so grateful for finding you. My goal is to attend one of your classes. Until then, I'm watching every video. Well, Shatanda, you better watch my baby, because after this year, this is it. There are no more tours. That's it. Like, that's it. But you guys know I'm always going to be on YouTube, and not to mention, I'm always going to be creating value. I'm always going to be a staple in this draping game. Always. So no worries. So don't think when I say I'm gone touring, I'm the draping queen, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to tell you. Trina, what's happening here in Houston, girl? Squarespace and Facebook. Squarespace. I haven't seen that one. And MailChimp. Okay, so MailChimp is great. Like, I always tell people, MailChimp and MailerLite is great, especially when you're beginning, because they're free. So I tell people all the time, use the free up until you've exhausted, like until your business has gotten to that point to where it now has exhausted and need to upgrade. And if the upgrades aren't, like compatible with your business, then switch. But when you are, when you're going into these systems, you want to have an idea of where your business will be, because I got this wrong, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I've been switching systems since day one. Reason being, because my business would grow so fast, and then I would hit a threshold, and the thing that I need for my business, that platform wouldn't offer. So then I would have to go to another platform. That's a whole nother learning curve that either I took time to do, which took me a lot of time, or I hired a team to do, which took a lot of money. So definitely think of the end game, right? Where you want your business to end up, how many people you want to have on your list. Make sure that platform can handle it. And don't necessarily go in immediately on the upgrade level. So if they got a free level, go on the free. Baby, I wrote my whole business on free stuff for the whole first year. I'm trying to tell you, I did. But I didn't never think and look and consider if these systems were able to sustain where my business was going. So that is the part I got wrong big time. Because I would always have to change system, upgrade, change systems. And it's nerve-wracking. Hey, Kenya Boo. I'm glad you're still in the game, girl. I love it. Carla, wait, are you not having any classes in ATL? So Carla, I'm only having one other class in ATL, sweetheart. I wasn't, because Atlanta wasn't originally on the schedule. Because we taught here already 3 times. So since this is my hometown, and so many people kept asking for Atlanta again, we attached it to the front of the tour. So Atlanta, we got our last class next month, guys. Next month, our last class is next month for Atlanta. For all the cities that you see that's on my website now, that is it. Hey, Alicia, I'm sending hugs your way. I hope you're feeling better. I was thinking about you earlier. Wait a minute. Nicole say she leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. See, I can't with y'all. I can't. Oh, wait, Trina, where you at? You in Alabama? I know you not too far. Wait, I don't know. I don't remember, Trina. No, Waruru. I hope I said that right. This is it, guys. I don't know where y'all been. I kept saying this is the last tour. This is it. We've been doing this since 2018. And what I'm doing now, Houston, I knew it was not you. Trina, you got to come to my book signing, girl. I'm more fun in real life. Me too, boo. I'm trying to tell you, this is just a smidget of how I am. It's like, no, this is it. This is it. No, I don't really get too much crazy than this. But yeah, so this is our last tour. September, we do Atlanta. I can't remember all of them. I ain't even gonna try, but it's 8 cities. And then the very last, so this is our last road tour. The very last tour is in November. Like that's finito. But we won't be on the road. We actually flying in because that's on the West Coast, and that's LA, Vegas, and Phoenix. So LA is our last class, y'all. So that's gonna be, I don't know. Y'all ever see those little snippets when the cops or the pilots take their last ride? And if y'all know me and y'all been in my class, y'all know sometimes they be emotional because people be in there crying, then they make me cry. So I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know. I don't know. Come on with it, Alicia. I see you still showing up though. I love it. So train. You guys are here about it though. So guys, some of you guys know now I am doing more speaking engagements. So we have a speaking engagement. I have a speaking engagement in September, right before the tour in Houston. It's September the 17th. Trina, but the book signing is the 16th. So I'm super excited about that. Super. I may have one in New York, August the 26th. Trying to figure that out yet. But yeah, you in Biloxi, Mobile, or New York. So we having a class in Birmingham. We have a class in Birmingham, class in Nashville, Raleigh, Charleston, West Virginia, Chicago and Detroit, but those two are almost filled. They always almost fill fast. They almost fill. And I think that's it. In Atlanta. Yeah. My draping class, Nicole. See, y'all be playing over here or Vegas, all of them. Thank you, Carla. So all of those cities is in November. And we got to actually fly to those. I know you have your book, but you still got to come. All right, so guys, but let's get to this next one because it looks like my computer right now. And I want to finish out my tips. I do, because it's going to help somebody. So third one was establish yourself as an authority, right? You definitely want to say you know your stuff and show people that you know your stuff. Like, don't be afraid. A lot of people don't want to give out value, or they think they got to know I'm going to keep all my tips because some people just want to pick my brain. At the end of the day, your brain is really, really big. Nobody's going to pick all of your information. Guys, I used to struggle with this too. Like, I can't tell them all that because then I ain't going to have nothing else to talk about. Baby, the questions that people are going to ask you, there's going to always be something to talk about. But you always want to give value. Show people that you know your stuff. Show people that you know what you're talking about at the end of the day. And you're not all about book me for my services. I'm trying to tell you, it works wonders. So the next one is going to be become a trusted source of information. And now I know initially a lot of people, well, let me just say for me, I definitely know I'm a trusted source of information. Like if I refer somebody, I done vetted that person so much. Like, you better not screw this up because I know you got some good stuff, right? I don't do any referrals. I hardly refer people because I haven't really experienced people in their services because, for one, I don't need it. But like other services, let's just say like in the financial industry, I have business credit teams. I have CPAs, attorneys. I have a financial planner. So these people have helped me grow substantially. So I would never have an issue with referring their services because I'm social proof. I know the work that they do. Not only that, I know how they handle my case. And it's like, I can't explain it. So what I'm saying is, as far as become a trusted source of information, don't be out here just trying to refer people to everybody just because you want to be the resource. Make sure wherever you're sending people, you're sending them to a reputable referral, a reputable vendor, a reputable whatever it is, because now they're looking at you. You don't have to know how to do all the things. And this was something I had to learn. I was sitting there trying to kill myself, y'all. I was like, oh my God, I got to learn this because they want to learn. I don't know that. and I ain't got time to learn it. But guess what? I know somebody that do. And that is becoming a trusted source of information. Like people can come to me and they know I don't teach no freaking business credit, but I have amazing business credit and I have a whole team that can help you, right? Or whatever it was before I even became a supplier for fabric and kits. I didn't have that stuff, but I had to build relationships with people I believed in their product. And I had to kill relationships of when the product was no more reputable, right? But you have to be, I am so particular about my brand and I'm so particular about who I'm going to refer or whatever it is, because I ain't trying to take my brand for nobody. I'm not. So some people you get it. You get some people that just want to be the affiliate or they want to be the resource, and they'll just send you anywhere. Yeah, you know where I could buy this, and they'll just send. Yeah, go over there. You don't know how their service is. You don't know how they treat their people. You don't even know if these people are going to sit in these chairs and fall the heck out. I'm just saying. So if people are coming to you, you don't have, especially in the design world, you don't have to do all the things. You can have a team. One do balloons, one do cake, one do photography, one do whatever it is. Like, but you are the hub. You are the nucleus that has all of these references, right? That is what makes you much more valuable at the end of the day. Much more valuable. You want to become the go-to source for potential customers. Like you just, again, establishing your authority. You know your stuff. You have trusted resources, right? It's like all you got to do. I say it all the time. When they come to the Posh Academy doorstep, baby, you ain't got to go nowhere else when it comes to this premium draping, because we cover all aspects. We cover all aspects at the end of the day, right? So not only do that help build trust, but it also leads to new business opportunities, because you can connect with so many people if if you stand behind whatever it is that they have. This is how you get into true collaborations. And I mean true collaboration. Some people speak the collaboration bullcrap and they don't even know how to collaborate. Like, nah, I see you coming a mile away. But realistically, when you're merging a real partnership, this could be lucrative for both everybody that's involved. And that's how it should be, right? So you want to become the trusted source of information. And then lastly, guys, this is what we talking about. This is the whole point of what we talk about. You want to show. You don't want to tell. You want to show. I'm trying to tell you. I am that kind of person. Like, don't tell me what you can do. I need to see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. So we had this little exercise. I wrote it down because I knew I wasn't going to remember it. When I was at that networking event today, and it was pretty much, it was like two columns, and one was like these type of behaviors and one was these type of behaviors. Then you had to like graph out where you were, and one was skeptical and one was high trusting. Baby, I am skeptical. I already know that in the gate, and I'm gonna tell everybody already know that about me. I am very skeptical. Like, you gotta show me. But then on the flip side, there is those that's high trusting, right? You come in, oh, they trust you. Oh, it's okay. And then you kind of got to do things to knock the trust level down. And whereas though with me, it's the opposite. It's like, I don't trust you. You got to do things to build the trust up. I'm just trying to tell you, but it's funny because where these things come from, it's just a natural thing from how we were raised, experiences we've gone through. But it's one of those things about you knowing who you are. I know who I am, baby, and I am not scared to tell you who I am and what I expect and how this is going to be until I'm comfortable. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Thank you, Carla. The book is, guys, I'm working on I told y'all my fourth book. I'm working on my fourth book. This is an anthology of 50 phenomenal women. I'm super geeked about this one. This year has just been crazy. It's been crazy. But, and can I sign up on your website? Yes, Nicole, you can. So hopefully by tomorrow, we just had our website, the premium draping website redone. Hopefully by tomorrow it'll be like the new design is a lot simpler. It's different. So if it's done, I'm gonna put it out. But the old site is still up with all of the links and everything for the classes. So Kim, my book is no longer on Amazon, but it is on my website. I don't know. I just like signing my book. Like when the orders come in, I like signing my book. You can't sign it on Amazon. Amazon do the fulfillment. Amazon just send it to y'all. I just feel like that for me, since I'm such a personable person, that just kills the personal experience. Like I want to write in it. I want to flip the thing. I want to seal it. I want to mail it off. I don't know. That's just I don't know. But guys, that was the tips, right? That was the tips with as far as social media. So you definitely, last one was show and don't tell. Make more videos, guys. I don't care what it is. One thing I want to say is now I see a lot of people like getting real comfortable with showing more videos. They don't have to be long, drawn out. You don't need a script. You could be, as you're working, create a quick video. You ain't even got to say nothing. It could just be your hands. Those that do centerpieces, it could just be your hands putting the centerpiece together. Throw that sucker with a little trending sound. Put some words on the screen. Hopefully they SEO friendly. Boom. It's out there, right? You're kind of giving the world a piece of what you do. And it just makes, it just makes what you do a lot more interesting. And it just kind of helps people respect your brand more. Like when I'm trying to tell you, when I would show simple stuff, and I would show my garage with like the storage of my fabric. And people like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, to me, it's nothing. But a lot of people dealing with not knowing how to store their fabric. And they're like, oh my God, where you get that? And I tell them exactly, hey, go get this, go get this. I'm trying to tell you, I just came in a civil woman. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Kim, I'm trying to tell you, come on the website. You're revamping Andrea. Andrea wants the boutique site. Okay. So guys, on the boutique, we actually have my fall launch, and it's cute. It's like I'm a blazer chick. I wear blazers. I had a blazer on today. It's like a lot of blazers and sweaters. I love the fall. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun with the summer though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am not gonna lie. I did. But we having our fall launch September the 1st. And Andrea, I'm dropping the link down in the comments. This is the link to my boutique, my clothing boutique. And that's actually the same link where the book is. Yeah, that's the same link where the book is. So that's it, guys. I wanted to share with y'all those 6 tips and how to strengthen your social media presence. At the end of the day, just show up. Nobody's sitting here worried about you being poised and polished and all those things. And if those people, if you feel like those people are worried about that, they're not the people you need to be trying to post for, right? You want people that's going to appreciate your authenticity. Oh my God, I said it, y'all. I said it. You want people that's going to appreciate your authenticity. I said it again. And it was a more personable experience, right? My tribe, they already know how I cut up. Like, don't expect me. I may slip up and say a choice word. Whereas though a year or so ago, I never said choice words. And it was so much work because I'm like, oh my God, I was like, scared I'm going to slip up. Man, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it because that's my natural way of talking. And one thing I can say is I was able to create a stronger bond with my audience. It's like, I don't know. If I screw up, I'm gonna tell you I screwed up. Like, look, all right, I screwed up. My bad. But I'm gonna fix it though. But I'm gonna fix it. So Tammy, it's a couple items on there that's plus size, but like with the fall line, a lot of those items are more geared to plus size. Yeah, more geared. I'm trying to tell you guys, I not necessarily did it wrong. The boutique was more of a fun thing for me. It's not something I went in like, yeah, I want this to be a 6-figure business. It was just another stream. It was just something I just like, hey, this is something I always wanted to do. Now I got the means to do it. Let's roll with it, right? And I just wanted to have fun with it. But then I started seeing and really paying attention to like my audience and who's buying and what it is. So I say, you want to know what, Precious? Everybody ain't a freaking size 6 or size 8. So you got to pay. And that's just one of the things a lot of boutique owners do. You get in there and you see all these cute clothes. You're like, oh my God, I want that. I want that. I want that. And then you buy all this stuff that you want. That's why I said I had fun, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I did. But now, even like with the fall line, it's like, it's more trendy stuff, like how I normally dress. Like I'm a blazer chick. I'm a that's just me. So that's like now what the site is going toward, and it'll launch September the 1st. So I'm a coat chick. I love trench coats. I love hats. Like that's just, I don't know. I wear all kinds of styles. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Deborah say, you so real. I feel like we could drink tea together. Baby, I drink a cup of tea, but it ain't gonna be no tea in my cup. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Thank you for the wealth of information. Your energy gives us a push to move forward to the next level. See, that's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, guys, it's reciprocity for me. So it's not just and I always get that. I always ask people like, why y'all in my class? Why y'all pick me? Why y'all pick me? Why y'all pick me? And so many people say a lot of it is my personality, my energy. So even though I could be teaching, I think it don't really matter what I'm teaching. I think it's my methodology, how I teach it. And I always focus on simplicity. I always focus on relatability. I always focus on meeting the person where they are. It could be 10 students in my class. If Susie at level 1 and Murray is at level 10, guess what? I'm going to teach at level 1 and I'm going to teach at level 10 because I don't know. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. So I don't know. So Deborah, guess what, baby? I'm not gonna say I wasn't real in the beginning, but I was just too focused on what I thought the people wanted, right? Too focused on not trying to bring my Be More swag. Like that's gonna be a little too much for them. That Be More swag, you got to hold her down. Instead of just realizing, baby, that's me. That's me. And at the end of the day, that's all I know. And even though throughout my personal development phases and stages of life, I'm always going to have a part of that with me. So it's no sense in me trying to camouflage it because she gonna come out. Somebody gonna piss me off or something. And it's gonna come out. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys. Now next week, guys, because I am leaving for vacation on Sunday. I will be out of the country. Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna have on 2 masks. I'm gonna have on a wool coat. I'm gonna have on a hat. I'm gonna have on some goggles. I'm gonna have on some gloves so nothing getting my under my fingertips. I'm gonna have on the whole 9. Just pray for me. And then the following week when I come back is when we're gonna resume Posh Late Night Biz. Now it depends. I want to go live. Like I have this other channel. So if I'm able to, because it's a big time difference, it's like a 7-hour time difference. I'm going to be doing like a lot of behind the scenes on that channel. So, it's cool. Yes, Keisha, there you go. Say it again. I was trying to be professional instead of me. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm professional, girl. I got it, Keisha. I was trying to be professional. I was trying to talk in a way I don't talk. I was trying to be accepted. I was trying to be liked. I was trying to be influential. And guess what? I'm all those things, just being myself. So walk coat, I got one, girl. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a little nervous. Like, I don't know, but this is my second time putting this trip off. So I'm going. I'm going. But thank you guys for joining me for Posh Late Night Biz. Tomorrow, guys, all my Planning to Profit members, tomorrow is a training for creating the content and also how to get content. Like, so tomorrow's training is like someone was saying earlier, they struggle with, they don't know what to post. You need to join Planning to Profit because these tools it make it so much easy to, I'm trying to tell you, it just dumbify the whole thing. And that's why I said, whoever created, it had to be a content creator that created these tools because they just get it, right? The ones that get it, and they got it. So that's all I'm gonna say, guys. If anyone wants to join the Planning to Profit membership, because we are on the social media blueprint, this is the link. Also, you guys, that when I asked you, I think I asked it a few days ago inside the group, like what this is like kind of going into things that I'm doing now very well, which is diversity and diversified income. And a lot of you guys were saying you wanted to create a course. I cannot remember what the second one was, but the highest voted one was creating a virtual course. And then it was It was the very first one that had it was like 30%. I can't remember. But according to how you guys gauge that poll is what the training is going to be on. I believe, I get it that y'all have a service, y'all providing a service. I get it. But baby, your service is not going to get you where you want to get quicker as opposed to pairing it with a product. I don't care if it's a virtual product, a physical product. When we went to product-based business, that is how I was able to scale so freaking fast. I mean, 50K, 60K months. Haven't had a 100K month yet, but I know we will. But it's so easy. It's really easy. So if you guys are looking, if that is like something that you are looking to do, who better to teach you? Not only do I have, it's buckets of income, right? There's investment income. It's just buckets of income. I had to make sure I had something in each bucket, period. That's all I'm trying to tell you, period. And that's how things was able to grow so fast. So if you know that that's something that could, it wasn't business credit, Keisha. So I already got that one on lock though, because I have the same firm that I work with, providing that actual training step by step. Super, super dope. I thought it was something else. I'm gonna go check because I had saved that post. But guys, I'm trying to tell you, I get it. We are service-based businesses. This is what we do. This is what we're passionate about. But we fall into those pitfalls that the sales ain't what we want it to be. Some of you guys' goals is just 5K a month. Like, do you not realize sometimes in a day, a weekend, it could be a 5K weekend, right? So I want you guys to kind of start familiarizing yourself with what the possibilities could be if you had other forms of diversity, right? If you was just getting money from other ways. That sleep money, that money when you wake up and it's like, you had a sale, I'm trying to tell you, when you experience that, it's going to be hard kind of being so geared to, oh, I got to book a client. Oh, I got to book a client. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Keisha, if you say so. But that's what it's going to be. We're going to map them out according to what you guys voted on. But definitely creating a course. I believe all of you guys should have some kind of course. And it don't have to be $1,000 course, realistically. Some of you guys, it could be anything. It could be a freebie that's leading to your paid product. It could be a $20 course, a $40. Point is, that's something that's selling on evergreen. You ain't got to go and chase nobody down because why? Because you got what they want. You got what they want. I'm trying to tell you. It's another life. I'm trying to tell you because I'm trying to tell you it can happen. It can happen. Just kind of, I want you guys to start thinking of what is it if we're talking about a course. What is it that you are so well diverse in and your intellectual property that you can turn into a course? It don't have to be a full 8-module course. I mean, guys, some of my courses are $47. Guess what? Some of those same courses has generated $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. I don't even promote those courses. People come to find me for those courses. They say, "Oh, Precious got a course on it." Y'all don't hear me talking about no $47 course. I ain't got time for that. But I still have it, and it still generates income. I did the hard work. I created it, did the whole whatever. So I'm trying to tell you, it could be the same thing for you guys. So I just want y'all to think about that because you will in the next coming weeks hear me talking about it because that's going to be the training. Not next month. Next month is systems. I know a lot of people are not. Their business is not automated. I know a lot of my people that's already in the program struggle with systems and automation. So we're going to go through the whole workflow and plug a system at each touch point where a client has to go through, which is super, super, super important. So that's all I got for the night, guys. I want to say thank you for joining me for tonight. I will miss next week. However, I will be back the following week on Wednesday, and then every Wednesday until we go on tour. If you are looking for information on the Draping tour, the last Draping tour, I'm trying to tell you, this is the time to get it. And if you have taken a class from me, and let's just say you didn't get an email earlier because maybe you're not on the email list, I don't know. But if not, I think you need to because y'all got an amazing offer just for a refresher course. Because what I was teaching last year, totally different now, right? Especially what I was teaching in 2020. Totally different now. So it's a much upgraded course, and I really want you guys to take advantage of it, because you guys been reaching out to me about, I need to refresh your course, and here it is. Here it is. Okay. But for those classes, I can't just keep it open because I only have 3 slots for each location. Chicago and Detroit is already full, so I don't have any slots for those 2 locations. For all the other locations, if you've taken a class from me, look at your email. Say it again, Trina. Say that mailbox money. You said that yesterday. You see, so see. Alicia, you didn't get it. You definitely should have got it. Alicia, check your spam, because I saw you on the list. I know you're on the list. But even still, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check as soon as I jump off this live. I'll check. All right, guys. At least I'm gonna check right now. That's it. I'll be back the week after next for Posh Late Night Biz. And until then, you guys be blessed. Plug into your social media. Do some of the steps, so if not all the steps that I shared with you guys tonight. Get visible, get seen, because guess what? If they don't see you, they coming to me. Bye, guys. I love you. Be blessed.